What's up guys, VWG Gaming here, coming at you with a brand new series that is called the FIFA 16 Top 10s. Now I'm going to go straight in the series with a list that I think we're all waiting for, and that's the top 10 fastest players on FIFA 16. And we know FIFA 16 is going to release this on the EA Sports website at some point, but who wants to wait for that list? Who wants to wait? Not this guy, and certainly not you guys either. So we're going to do that for you right now. So I'm not going to spend the rest of this video teasing you, I just want to get straight in. So let's do that. Coming in at number 10 is Raheem Sterling. Now he has got 93 pace. Now in fairness, there are quite a few players with 93 pace, but Raheem Sterling is the most high profile of the lot. He's got the same pace as last year, but he's now rated 82 instead of 80, which makes him a more usable card now. He's not all going to be all about the pace now. He's going to have a bit better shooting, a bit better dribbling, and we're actually going to get to use this guy to his full potential. We know he's an awesome player. He's had an awesome start to the Manchester City career, and now he's also a left mid instead of a right winger, which means he can cut in as well with his 4-star skill moves, get that Ronaldo chop on, you know what I'm saying? And I think that he can get a real good inform card soon because he's just playing so well, man. Number 9 is an obscure one. There's always going to be obscure ones in lists like this, but it's Fahad Al-Mohalad. And he's got 94 pace, he's 20 years old, he's a Saudi Arabian international, he plays at left midfield for Al Ittihad in the Saudi League, and he's been upgraded this year from a 67 to a 70. He's also got 88 balance and 74 dribbling, which is, I think that's a fairly usable player if you're making a silver team in the Saudi League. If you are making a Saudi League team, this guy's got to be in it, to be honest, hasn't he? Next up is Innocent Mkhitaryan at number 8. He's also got 94 pace. He's a new card, so that's why we've got no face at the current. He plays for San Jose Earthquakes. He's a new signing there. He's a Swiss international. He's 74 rated, which puts him at the top bracket of the silver cards, so you'll be wanting to put him in your silver teams, especially if making an MLS one. In fact, I'd probably recommend you put him in any MLS team. And as well as that, he has got fairly decent, well-rounded attacking stats, including 76 finishing and 74 heading accuracy, which is not too bad at all. Now this next card I think is going to be so awesome, and that's Marco Sal. He's an Italian striker. He plays for Cagliari. It's in the Italian Serie B. I know you're not going to be making Serie B teams, but if you can possibly accommodate him in an Italian team with Italian internationals, I think he's going to be an amazing card. His pace has been upgraded this year by 5. He went from an 89 to now a 94, which is going to put him in the top bracket of pacey players. That's why he's at number 7 for you today. This guy's got very good dribbling, again decent finishing. He's going to be a very usable card. He's not going to be all about that pace, and honestly, looking at his stats, I think if this card was a winger, he'd actually be rated in like the 80s. He's got fairly similar stats to Raheem Sterling, except better finishing. So I think this card's going to be really awesome if you can find a way of getting him into your team. He's also got high medium work rates, which is very important. A fast card without that high attacking work rate is not going to do a tremendous amount of good, but this guy's going to be awesome. At number 6 we have Jonathan Biambiani. Now we all expected him to be in the list. He's a well-known pace card. We all know about him. He's transferred this season from Parma to Inter. He has been downgraded as a card. He was a 79 last year. This year he is a 78, but more importantly, his pace has been downgraded. It's gone from a 96 as it was last year, and it's now a 94. But what I will say in regards to all of his stats, they have gone down in general, but it's mainly the defensive stats have gone down. His attacking stats have actually gone up slightly, so it's not actually going to make a difference to the playability of this card. You're going to be able to use him just as well as you did last year. It's just going to be that tiny bit slower. At number 5, and now here is the big name, it's Gareth Bale. We all know he is one of the fastest, paciest, most powerful players in the entirety of the world. That's why he didn't stay at Tottenham. But with regards to this card, his stats are pretty much the same as last year. He's an 87 rated. The only stats that have really changed here is his agility, which has gone from a 77 to a 75, and his stamina from a 90 to an 89. So he's actually been downgraded ever so slightly, but we're not going to notice a difference, and he's still going to cost a ridiculous amount on Ultimate Team. Like, I think he's one of the few decent right mids in the game. He is going to be a very expensive card. I hope I get him, but I don't think I will. And if I'm honest with you guys, I don't think you will either. Sorry, that sounded really bitchy. I'm sorry. I'm sure you will, guys. Honestly, I'm sure you will. Number 4 on the list. It's Jürgen Damm. Now, that sounds like a German name to me, but he's a Mexican guy. He plays for Tigres in the Mexican league. He's a right midfielder. His pace has been upgraded from an 89 to a 95 this year, so this is a 6 pace improvement, putting him at number 4, which is just insane. He's going to be the joint second fastest player in the team. The only reason I'm putting him lower down the list is because his overall slightly lower, so I'm kind of doing it that way. He was rated a 71 card last year. This year he's going to be a 73, so he's going to be much more playable, but still pretty much his only stat is pace and a little bit of dribbling. Number 3 is Ernest Asante. He has 95 pace again. He's a Ghanaian right midfielder. He plays for Norwegian club Stabæk. He was rated a 65 last year, and now he's a 70, so there's a little bit of an improvement there, making him a better card to use, and I think we'll all be using him a little bit more, although we probably still won't see very much of him. He's really not got too bad shooting stats for his overall rating, but overall not a fantastic card, all about the pace once more, but still he's number 3 on our list. Number 2, and another fairly big name, and that's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the Gabon international. Thank God he is a striker again, which means more people will actually want to use him, but it will also send his price skyrocketing. He's been upgraded this year from a 79 to an 82. That's a massive 3 improvement on his overall stats, and that's going to be because he scored 26 goals in all competitions last season, and even this season he scored 7 goals in 8 games in all competitions for Borussia Dortmund. He's got a high-low work rate, which is going to be very important for those striking positions, but I think the most important improvement to this card of all is that his strength has gone from a 72 to a 77, which means just as well as his pace, he's going to be fairly difficult to knock off the ball as well. Honestly guys, this card is going to be OP. And number 1, I don't even think I need to tell you this one. You could have clicked the video and you would already know the number 1, because it's Theo Walcott. It seems like just about the 100th year in a row this guy has been number 1 for pace in these lists. I don't know if anyone else heard the rumour that Hector Bellerin actually was faster in training sessions than Theo Walcott, but apparently Theo's still number 1. He's got the same pace stat as he did last year. He's the same rated card, he's the same position. His stats are pretty much identical to they were last year, although he is technically slower than he was last year. Last year his acceleration was a 97, this year it's 95. His sprint speed is still a 96, but it's still balancing out at a 96. This player is going to be slightly slower, but we're not going to notice the difference really. So there you have it guys, the top 10 fastest player on FIFA, and I'm going to be doing some more top 10 videos, so if there's any lists, any top 10 stats that you're interested to find out, please do leave a suggestion in the comment section below, and I will do my best to try and make all of them. Okay, realistically I'm not going to be able to make all of them, but I will try and do as many top 10 lists that you guys are interested in as possible. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done already, and until next time, I'm out. See you later guys for the top 10.